Worm, prepare yourself. Damn Saiyan.
So there has been a topic of discussion within the community, and that is this whole narrative of Vegeta's royal bloodline or Vegeta's royal bloodline transformation, and how, you know, this is the transformation that Vegeta ultimately should have had and should have and maybe will have and all this stuff. And I mean, these videos are crazy. Even the thumbnails, some of these thumbnails are just ridiculous. I'm also going to be jumping in and talking about this Vegeta Royal Bloodline and making this explain video, because there is some new sort of linkage that is very interesting, honestly. And I mean, I'm just calling it Royal Bloodline because of the fact that you all are calling it Royal Bloodline, but it does sort of fall into the category, I guess. So let me just jump right in, guys. The new transformation for Vegeta showcases him being like ultra blue, like super blue. Like if blue was going out of style, he needed to be more blue. He looks like Super Vegeta, and his aura is now extremely thick. His hair has grown almost like to extreme proportions where it almost looks like he's got a crown on his head. And this transformation, to me, I like it. I can't wait to play it in Dragon Ball FighterZ, Xenoverse 3. It's gonna be awesome. Honestly, it'd probably just be more awesome to see it in action with Yuya Takahashi's animation and him fighting Jiren on his own. That would be pretty cool, honestly. But when I saw it, I instantly was reminded by something the Grand Priest stated. He stated that this is Vegeta breaking through his own shell and beyond his limits. Krillin called it a limit breaker transformation. I like calling it Beyond Blue. It doesn't have a name, honestly, at this point. It probably will have a name by the end of the tournament. But yeah, limit breaker, Beyond Blue, whatever. It's Vegeta's ultimate form when it comes to just having blue. He broke through all the shell that he had, similar to Goku, and got this new transformation. So it really struck me as odd that he would go in this different direction as opposed to just getting Ultra Instinct like Goku. He broke in and got this more ultra version of blue. So I was thinking, was there ever any other time in the anime where somebody got this sort of blue-ish transformation out of nowhere and going in this direction to gain more power? Well, yeah, his son, Trunks. Trunks gets this Super Saiyan Rage transformation in the Goku Black arc, which seemingly just comes out of nowhere and has no explanation to it whatsoever. And he's able to fend off the attacks of Super Saiyan Rose, Goku Black, and Zamasu. I mean, he, toward the end of the arc, if you haven't seen it already, he straight up cuts him in half, and he uses that power. I mean, he does use sort of like a Spirit Bomb style, Spirit Sword style attack on him, so you could say that that's the power that he had, but he was wielding it with the power of Super Saiyan Rage. So he seemed to have broken through his own shell and gotten this sort of quasi Super Saiyan Blue transformation. So I really put on my thinking cap and started thinking, like, what is the connection between these two things? Why is he getting this blue transformation and Vegeta's getting this blue transformation as his ultimate? Now we all know that Super Saiyan Blue is just the next version of Super Saiyan God. It's the heightened version with Super Saiyan thrown into it. And we never seen Vegeta get Super Saiyan God, so we don't know what happened in that aspect of it. When it comes to the anime, obviously in the manga he does get it, but he seems to push the limits of Super Saiyan Blue nonetheless. So I was really thinking hard that Super Saiyan Blue, or the blue aura in a sense, is that, or could that be part of Vegeta's bloodline, specific bloodline as an elite class warrior? Because now he's broken through his shell and gotten this transformation that is more blue, has more power of blue. Trunks got a similar transformation, and actually if you look back at the Trunks transformation, his hair grew out a little bit and he looked similar to how he looked back in the Cell Saga as well. So definitely the anime took a lot of influence from these two characters back in the Cell Saga, and then maybe that's the direction that they went on with these transformations. But I like to think that there's a connection when it comes to these bloodlines. Now, you may be asking yourself, well, I mean, Goku's got Super Saiyan Blue. I mean, why does it have to be only a Vegeta and Trunks thing when it comes to this sort of bloodline? And I'm not saying that the Super Saiyan Blue transformation solely for Vegeta and Trunks, because obviously Goku has it. I'm saying that the innate or inert power of blue that Vegeta gets when he breaks through his shell, that seems to always have been there all along, is something that maybe could have been passed down, that little hint of blue, and that is the reason that Trunks had that transformation as well, or a similar transformation. But if we look at Super Saiyan Blue Goku, we just look at Goku in general, what form, when he broke through his limits, what form did he get? He got Ultra Instinct, a transformation where Goku has his normal black hair. He got the new silver eyes, obviously, but he does have this sort of aura around him that looks sort of like whitish, bluish with little flecks of purple, and it looks pretty badass. But that's the transformation that Goku got when he broke through his shell. So where else have we seen a character, breaking through their limits and gaining a new form that makes them look the same, but they're like millions of times stronger than they were before? Ultimate Gohan, Mystic Gohan, whatever you want to call it, a potential unleashed Gohan. Gohan got all his potential unleashed by the Supreme Kai, or Elder Kai, and then looked exactly the same. He even looks exactly the same right now. He looks like a regular Joe, and his power in that form are way above the regular Super Saiyan transformation. So could it be that form, that whole my base form is the power, is the regular power, that's the form that the power builds upon? Is that part of Goku's form or transformation or bloodline? Who knows? But you can't deny the similarities. I mean, Gohan and Ultra Instinct Goku are very, very similar when it comes to the way they look. Even the aura sort of is sort of similar. And even the other Kai looks at Goku and says, you have more potential that could be unleashed. This is before the tournament started, and he's like, well, we don't have time to unleash it now. And maybe he was talking about Ultra Instinct, who knows? So the fact that the anime went through and gave father and son similar designs when it came to their ultimate forms really, in my opinion, speaks volumes that there is something deeper inside. I mean, if they hadn't told us that this is breaking through Vegeta and Goku shells and gaining that power that was deep down inside them, then I would just been like, this is a new transformation. But because they stated that this has always been there and this is a power that is deep down inside of them, then that's kind of where I'm thinking, well, is this part of the bloodline that they're in? Is that the reason that, well, obviously Vegeta is a prince and he's probably coming from the royal bloodline, which may come from maybe some really powerful bloodline in Yamashi's time. But is Goku also from a powerful bloodline that maybe got lost, and that's why his family ended up being lower class Saiyans and then eventually returned with the advent of Goku? Who knows? The Dragon Ball's 2018 movie may shed some light on this. I don't know. But anyway, guys, those are just my thoughts on the similarities between these transformations and the whole aspect of breaking through your shell and gaining to your ultimate power that was always there before. Obviously, the Bloodlines transformation discussions are for fun. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think of them, or you guys think of these similarities. Drop me a like if you haven't already, and subscribe. This is going to be Dragon Ball Black, signing off.